Imagine the world slipping into silence, the only noise being the static of a long-forgotten frequency. Now overlay that with a sound, a voice, faint but deliberate. This is not your imagination. This is where the unexplained begins. Welcome to Whispers in the Dark, voices from the unknown frequency. Tonight, we explore cryptic recordings, terrifying transmissions, and the eerily unsettling consequences of answering the wrong call. Let's start with our first mystery. In 1988, a ham radio operator in rural Ohio picked up what sounded like a distress call. A shaky voice repeated numbers 15, 22, 7 over and over, followed by cryptic, glitched noises. Attempts to trace this signal led to nothing. No one came forward. The voice faded into static as quickly as it appeared, leaving listeners unsure if they'd made contact with a tragedy, a hoax, or something altogether unearthly. Still not convinced? Consider this next case. In 2003, a woman in Suffolk, UK, received countless calls from her deceased husband's phone. These weren't pocket dials. These were full-blown conversations, ending before help could arrive. The phone's data logs showed zero activity. Debates around whether grief fuels hallucinations or if the supernatural bends technology still rage to this day. And who could forget the legend of UVB-76, or the buzzer? A Russian shortwave radio station endlessly hums and buzzes. Occasionally, a voice announces cryptic messages in Russian. Specialists speculate espionage, but no one's entirely sure if it's warning, weather data, or something darker. One moment's lapse of broadcast silence gave listeners an eerie impression of heavy breathing. Sometimes the modern world contributes to our unease. A viral recording from 2019, dubbed The Hiker's Call, reveals the audio from a missing trekker's purported emergency call. Yet no bodies or possessions were found. The sound was distorted, but clearly carried the desperate words, "They're coming. Tell someone." The one thing these stories share: they leave us staring into the void of what we cannot explain. Are we intercepting echoes from other realities, pranksters, or something terrifyingly sentient? As phones, radios, and the frequencies around us continue to evolve, one thing remains constant: mystery. Will you think twice the next time a call shakes you awake at 2 a.m.? Our world crackles with more than electricity. Sometimes it hums with the inexplicable. Are these warnings, cries for help, or something meant to lure us closer? Whatever they are, they're waiting for you to listen. This has been Whispers in the Dark, voices from the unknown frequency. Sweet dreams.